Bum ba-da-dum ba-da-bum ba-da-dum. Bum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum. What?
Get this guy out of here.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Otaku Brothers podcast. Woo! This is episode
Woo!
166, ladies and gentlemen. We got a banger episode for you all today. Hope you all are enjoying y'all summer breaks if y'all are finally on it. But for those of y'all not on summer break or just, working in the, work world, then congrats on making it to the summertime season. It's kind of, weather hopefully is going to be nicer. Hopefully you get to enjoy your pool if you have one, or just, more outdoor activities in the sun, or stay inside, just, relaxing, binging shows, doing whatever it is you do in the summertime. Because, yeah, it's a good time to be alive. It's a good season. A lot of fun stuff happening this summer. We got a lot of cool news to share. But, before we get into any of that, thank you all so much for liking the videos, watching them. It's been cool to see the support. Let's keep going. Let's keep growing. It's going to be a good time. We have a lot of fun stuff planned this summer. And I am so ready, Ben, to get into today's episode. I have some fun stuff to talk about. But first, what's up, man? How are you doing, Ben Chan? What's up?
It's been I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Joseph. It's been pretty chill around here as per usual. Yeah, not much to report back on. Subnautica came out. Been playing that over the weekend. It's been pretty good.
Fun.
It's very scary. I was inclined not to play it at first because it's scary, but I bought it. So
has it been scary? What's your thoughts?
Scary.
Yeah, actually,
it's fun though.
Yeah,
I'm having fun.
Dude, the ocean's terrifying, man. And what's crazy, it's actually funny you say that. Right before we started recording, I was doom scrolling a little bit, and I was on Instagram, and I got a notification that, or not notification, but I just saw some news that a shark was actually just like a YouTuber or streamer or something like that in India was streaming, and then, or like just captured something with their camera like 700 feet in the ocean, and they found a new shark, like literally just a new shark, and it's just crazy. Like, what are we doing? That it's like we just don't know what's in the ocean. The ocean's terrifying, man. And Subnautica, I think, capitalizes on that so well because I didn't finish the first one. I think I got decently far into it, but it's pretty creepy, man. It's a cool story, but yeah, the ocean's scary. I don't get why people are so quick to go deep below the ocean. It's like we obviously weren't meant to be there, man. So maybe we should just leave it to itself. But that's just how I think.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of crabs in this game. I don't like it.
Crabs? Are they big crabs?
Like big crabs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to watch y'all play then. That sounds spooky. But no, yeah. So speaking of spooky though, Ben, I wanted to share something pretty exciting that I got to do this weekend. Actually, I did today before recording this. I got to watch the newest horror movie in theaters, Obsession. And
really?
Oh my
was it good?
Gosh, it was amazing. So for some background information, I have seen this trailer for a while, and to be completely honest, I love horror movies. I've talked about this plenty of times on the channel before, but I personally thought that this was going to be just like, a goofy kind of horror slasher movie, because for those of y'all who do not know what the plot is, it's basically about a guy who has a crush on this girl, and he's just like, he's like, I really want to ask her out, but I'm too much of a chicken. And so he turns to this witchcraft, not witchcraft, but, a normal like candy treat that he finds at a store. It's called a One Wish Willow, and he makes a wish that this girl loved him more than anything else in the world. And so it quickly unspirals as it does. And I was like, okay, come on. This is like just the, trope of like you wish for something and it goes, poorly wrong. And so I was like, how good could it be? But then it started with a 95% Rotten Tomatoes, like from the critics. And I was like, okay, like that's crazy. But I know, like, I didn't get my hopes up too much. I was like, how Rotten Tomatoes is. Sometimes critics, like, I think they love Star Wars Episode 8. So I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever. But then an audience review started coming out, and it got like continued to get a 95%. And then I started seeing on Twitter and on Instagram people commenting, being like, this movie is absolutely insane. It's so good. This girl should win an award, like an Oscar for Best Actress, is how good it was. And I was like, that's insane that a horror movie like this is getting that much love. And then two of our good friends who've been on the podcast in vlogs, Ben, or not Ben, what am I saying? Brandon and Matthew went to go watch it last night, and they texted
Oh,
me
really?
after being like, dude, you are going to absolutely love this movie. Both of them thought it was, Brandon has gave it a 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd, bro. And
That's
so
crazy.
I was like, this is insane how hype it is. And so I went to go see it today. I can happily report it lives up to its hype and more. It was such a good movie. I literally don't want to spoil anything, but I just want to say shout out to the actress. She absolutely killed it. This movie 100% rides on her, giving a good performance, and she was phenomenal. She was terrifying. She was great. And then the writing in this movie, they're literally just kids our age, and they do such a good job portraying kids that would be our age in how a kind of like incel type of guy would act, who's very much like passive and is very scared to confront his feelings. And it's such a
Hmm.
good well, the chemistry between them is so good. And as somebody who's been in that situation where you like a girl and you're really unsure if like she likes you, and you start to see signs but you don't know if it's actually in your head or if she actually feels that way, it does such a good job portraying that feeling and emotion through that. When he does a good job like conveying it to us, to the audience.
Hmm.
And it's gory, not excessively, but when it needs to be, it packs a punch. So it was such a good movie. That's my quick little review summary of it. So if any of y'all are interested in going to watch it, I highly recommend it. It is rated R. It's a little spooky. There's some gore, but I definitely think you should go watch it. Go watch it with your girl, man. Go take your go on a little couple date, or just just go on a little date night. I think it'd be a
Yeah.
fun, silly movie. So I highly recommend it. It's gonna be hard to beat with other horror movies that are still coming out this year. So I'm very excited for it.
Hmm.
But yeah, so that was fun. That was really cool.
Isn't the director pretty like new to
Yes.
movies
Yeah.
too? I
And
saw that
what's
he made a bunch of short films and like he was based on YouTube and stuff.
Yes, yeah, he is a YouTuber, which is again awesome to see. And what's really cool is that this movie only cost, I say only, it cost $750,000, and it's already made 16 million. So
That's
it's
crazy.
so awesome that it was made with such a low budget, and it's already like, I don't know the exact math, but it's, exceeded expectations on how much money it would make, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So very happy with how it's performing, and I definitely think people need to go show it some love. And again, it's cool seeing that these YouTubers can make good movies. So
Hmm.
it's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool indeed. So I've been enjoying that. But in terms of anime manga, I'm finally rereading, or not rereading, but I'm finally trying to get through Slam Dunk again. I just finished volume 16. I started finally reading the first compendium edition, or whatever you want to call it, of Berserk. So it's pretty
Hmm.
cool, pretty epic, pretty masculine, testosterone heavy. So it's very cool. But yeah, so
Berserk's a roller coaster.
yeah, do you know much about it at all, or what are your thoughts?
I read a good portion of it and I
Oh,
watched it.
really? Actually?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, how much could you estimate like how much you've gone through it?
Not a lot. I know the anime doesn't cover that much,
Sure.
and the manga gets like pretty in
Hmm.
depth, or it like
Because it's really gory
someone,
and probably crazy.
yeah, but someone took it up. Like someone, I think the author died, but someone else was continuing it
Yeah.
still,
Hmm.
and they're still doing it.
Sure.
Um, so I'm not really. I think it turned into like a Boruto situation where it's released once a month, but then like the person just stopped releasing it and would just release it whenever they were ready.
Yeah.
So it's just a weird situation.
Yeah.
I never got that far. I just heard
Hmm.
that was happening.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, unfortunately, the author did pass away, and that somebody else was
Yeah.
working on the story. But no, so far it's. I mean, I read, I think, just the first chapter, but the chapters are pretty long. Since, yeah, I think they are monthly release, or I don't know if it was monthly at this time, but they were pretty long chapters. But I got through the first chapter. Really cool story so far. Cool introduction. I could already tell Guts is a flawed character, to say the least. So I'm
Mhm.
excited to see. I haven't met, Griffith or some of the other big characters that I've heard of. So I'm curious to see how it all goes. But it's a cool, interesting, just medieval, mystical horror story so far. Very scary, very gory, very graphic. So it's
Very.
it's a little different than what I'm used to. But which version did you end up watching when you did see it?
It was the old version from the 90s
Oh,
because people
cool.
say that's like the
Most accurate,
best
or yeah,
adaptation, even though it's still not the best, but it
sure.
has good voice acting
Hmm.
and whatnot.
Cool.
But I enjoyed it. I
Hmm.
liked it. I think it's a very iconic series,
Yeah, 100%.
and everyone needs to experience it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yes, so that's been good. But I've been trying to catch up on some anime, finished Polar Opposites, so that's exciting. But we can get
Okay.
into more of that later on in the episode. But first, before we do any of that, Ben, what anime news do you have for us? I got some
I
fun
have
news, but yeah, what do you got?
Mashal season 3
Yes, yeah.
got announced.
Excited? You hyped?
I Who is giving this show funding, guys? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
It's
Like, I didn't even finish the first season.
oh, I think I finished season one, but I didn't start season two. I think
Really.
maybe I didn't even finish season one. Maybe, yeah.
It's kind of like Spy Family.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of group those two shows together.
Yeah, that's fair. I honestly kind of do too. I also throw Sakamoto Days into that mix. I think that
That's
one's a little
true. That's
unfair, but I do wish I could get through Sakamoto Days out of any of those three. But
I think it's just
yeah,
you have to read it.
yeah. I think
It has a weird art
it
style. I don't
does.
know.
It does. Yeah, I agree. But no, yeah, Mashal
Yeah.
season three, big news, big huge news. But I guess we could kind of stick to some other kind of like anime release news as well. Something
Hmm.
very exciting. Mappa is celebrating its 15th anniversary this summer, which is crazy
Okay.
that it's only 15 years old. But yeah, so it's still a very new studio, and it's so which will be June 14th is going to be its 15th year anniversary, and they're having an event for it on, like I said, June 14th, and we're going to be getting hopefully news about Chainsaw Man season 2, JJK season 4, and Hell's Paradise season 3. So three very huge
That would be
shows, and
nice.
some more information about other shows as well, probably like Dora Hedoro and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously super super excited. Ben, out of all three of those shows I just mentioned, which one are you most excited for to get news about? Because all three of those shows are bangers. So
Honestly, maybe Hell's Paradise, honestly.
really, over
Just
Chainsaw Man
cuz
and
just
JJK.
cuz
Oh my gosh, this is
just
awesome.
cuz
Sorry.
cuz I was so under the impression that we had like one more episode at the end of the season
Hmm.
and there just wasn't. And I was like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? So I don't know what happens in Hell's Paradise, so
True.
I want to see it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I think I need to stop reading things before they come out.
I agree. I
I miss
wholeheartedly agree.
this excitement.
Yes. No, it's
Not even the
fun. It
last
is
time I was
fun.
that excited to like watch an episode.
I'm glad you haven't been spoiled or read it. But you know what's crazy? Yeah, I feel like I honestly really never see any like Hell's Paradise content like
I just
on
think it just has a
Twitter.
small fan base or
You think
something.
so? Or maybe it's like Bleach. I feel like I don't see much Bleach stuff either, like spoiler wise, which is cool. But maybe they're
Yeah.
just nonchalant fans, which is
Maybe
cool.
is Hell's Paradise still ongoing?
No, it's done.
That's probably why.
Yeah, that also could be a good reason, I guess. But yeah, so I'm very excited for obviously Chainsaw Man and then JJK. We're gonna get some banging fights. And Hell's Paradise, I have no idea what happens. So yeah, like kind of like what Ben said, I'm super super excited to see what we have there. But following the trend of some cool announcements coming up, Ben, you know, I feel like every time we have like said we've made at least like probably two or three episodes already saying that this is the end of My Hero, but it just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
So we are getting another short film, I believe, called I Am a Hero 2. So it's going to be a follow-up sequel to My Hero Academia. I think sequel, or maybe if not sequel, like an individual chapter talking about Eri from My Hero, if I believe correctly. I don't know too
Yeah.
much of the information about it, but that's kind of what I've gleaned from doing a little bit of research. Is this true, Ben?
That is true. I remember it got announced, or that short story got announced a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have
I
you
guess
read it
cool.
by any chance, or like seen it?
No, no,
Okay.
I don't care that much to be honest.
Is it? Do you know? Is it happening? Um, is it taking place like at the same time as like the epilogue
I think
stuff
it's
that we saw in the last episode?
yeah, I think so.
Okay, that'll be cool. So she'll be an adult, or at least a teenager, probably around their age.
Yeah, she'll
So
be
that's
it.
fun.
Did she end up at UA? She did, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Well, yeah. Hopefully that'll be fun. Hopefully we get to see maybe some of the other characters like Deku, since he's a professor, and some other fun characters as well. So that's exciting. Exciting stuff. But yeah,
Very.
it's gonna be a good time for all of you My Hero fans. You still get to, nibble at the
Look
remains
in
of
it.
what's left. Yeah. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. It's got a huge fan base. But yeah, what other news you got for us, Ben? I got two other things, but
The last thing I have is that there's a new Ghost in the Shell
yes. Okay, good. I
series
didn't have
getting
that.
animated by Science Saru.
Yes, it's Science
Scheduled.
Saru. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, peak.
This is fogging. Except for a July 7th premiere, so that is a Tuesday, if I
Wait.
recall.
When is it premiering again? Sorry, this is news to
July
me.
7th.
This season? Oh my gosh, that's so soon. That's exciting. I am so excited. If you guys haven't seen the original Ghost in the Shell, I think I highly recommend checking it out. I will say, like a lot of the 90s anime movies, it's a trip and doesn't really make sense. Very symbolic, but it's very cool. It's pretty cool. It's a cool film. The animation for the time is insane.
Hmm.
I feel these animators were ridiculous, and so it's really cool. It's a cool concept, and I'm very very excited to revisit the movie and the universe because yeah, I was still a little confused and probably need to rewatch Ghost in the Shell to be honest. But it's a very cool movie, very cool sci-fi, cyberpunk, all that whole aesthetic. It's there, and it's really really fun. So I'm very excited for this. Ben, I don't know. Are you
Okay.
excited?
Yes, sorry. I just got a pop-up on my computer that's saying I have a virus, and I can't tell if it's a virus. Okay, I think my computer has a virus. Dude, what is
Awesome.
happening?
Amazing. Great.
This is
Yeah.
scary. Joseph, I'm scared.
It's just
My
gonna
computer
crash.
says everything's fine.
Well, then it's not a virus. Maybe
Let's
it's
scan my computer real quick.
okay. Go for it. Okay.
Like, look
Well,
at this. What is happening? Look at this.
that's getting hacked as we speak.
I'm getting hacked. Can I even screenshot this? Dude, what is actually
Uh oh.
who's hacking my computer, bro?
It's
I'm
not
getting like
good.
all these pop-ups
On what?
like
Like
on my computer.
like
Like you know how you get notifications on your computer?
yeah.
Like they're just popping up.
Like how
Guys,
fast?
this is not that fast. I just cleared them.
Okay.
Okay. I'm scanning my computer because I feel
Good.
like this
Good. Good.
is
Well,
a
keep you.
scam to get me to
Hundred
install a
percent.
virus.
Well, keep us updated, Ben, while that's going on. But some other news. I got two more things to talk about real quick. Speaking of Ghost in the Shell, this is a good segue, Ben. We're talking about '90s anime getting reworked or revisited. Akira, one of the most famous anime films of all time, very iconic. We've talked about it a couple times here on the podcast. Is actually getting the creator of Akira, sorry, is actually coming out with a new anime film. And along with this, he's also created his own studio. I forgot what the studio
Mhm.
name was called, but it sounded pretty cool, and I think something to do with motorcycles or gears or something like that because Akira
Okay.
related. But yeah, so it's really cool that the creator is coming back making a new film. I don't know if there's much information on what the film's going to be about, but it's really cool because obviously, again, if you haven't seen Akira, it is one of the most iconic anime films of all time and very influential film in just Japanese culture and its influence in media. Obviously, the Akira slide is something that is, referenced in, so much media, Western media today. It's
Mhm.
been replicated and it's just a very influential film. It talks a lot about Japanese history, its culture, symbolism. Amazing film. Highly recommend watching it. So that's getting adaptation, or not an adaptation, but it's getting the creator is making a new movie. So hopefully it's got a lot of hype,
He
got a
has
lot
a
of
lot of
stakes.
he has a lot to live up to.
Yeah, a stake, but yeah.
I made a
So
mistake. I made a mistake.
so yeah, I'm very very much excited for that. It's gonna be a good time, Ben. Good, a lot of A lot of retro creators coming back. A lot of retro getting
Good.
thrown back into the mix of things.
Yeah, I need to watch the original Ghost in the Shell
Same. Maybe we can
because
rewatch
I
it
heard that
on the
was like
weekend.
way ahead of its time.
It yeah, 100%. And I don't think you. I forgot if you watched it with me, but Ryan and I watched Paprika a while back, and I didn't really, I took for granted how much influence it had on Inception, and like
Yeah.
it's really cool. I want to rewatch that again
Well,
because usually when Ryan plays movies in the Discord call that are like artsy, I kind of just doom scroll or do something else. To
yeah,
be
we were
honest,
watching one last night. What was, oh my gosh.
he loves putting on those artsy films, man.
It was a stop motion one.
Oh, he's been wanting to? Was it something he's been talking about for a while and has been wanting to watch?
Not Tintin.
No, not
Or
Tintin. He's been telling me about this other one. Does it start with an L or like a Y?
It's something, a link. Something with Link.
Okay,
It's like this guy who's trying to find a Sasquatch and he finds him and they end up
interesting.
becoming friends. I forgot what the name was.
Funny. Okay. Well, yeah, but how was it?
It was silly. It was just fine.
Yeah.
I was like doing my own thing. I wasn't really paying
Yeah,
attention to
that's
it
that's
half
how
the
it
time.
goes too. Same. He made me watch Klaus the other. I think you remember that couple like last
Class.
week. Yeah, it's funny.
Is that like
It's with Jason Schwartzman. It's about a guy who becomes Santa Claus or like something like that. So
I
it's
was thinking
also
of
like an animated artsy film.
there's like an older it's
Hmm.
like an older movie, not super old, maybe like 2010s,
Okay.
about like a it's like a horror Christmas movie
Hmm.
about Santa Claus's brother. What is his name? Is it Klaus? No.
Krampus.
Krampus. There it
Hmm.
is.
That's
Yeah,
the live action one's really good. It's a good Christmas horror movie. So I highly recommend that if you haven't seen it. But it's with
I
Adam
did.
Scott. He's in it, and then
Oh,
what's her face? The girl from something Colette, I think, from Hereditary. The mom, she's in there as well. It's got a good
mm,
cast. But
mhm.
yes, so yeah, so Akira creator making a new movie. Very cool, very pog, very exciting stuff. But my final piece of news, Ben. Very excited you didn't bring this up, but or not excited, disappointed.
Oh.
Um, Blue Lock.
Oh gosh, I forgot about that.
Ladies and
Oh my
gentlemen,
gosh.
we have talked about Blue Lock quite a bit on this channel. Ben and I are both big fans. Ben and I both like soccer. Shout out Bayern for winning their league, not Champions League. Wait, have those games happened yet? They haven't, right? The Champions League finals.
They're
I think they're actually this. Oh, is it the
they're
23rd?
next
I think it's
week.
the
They're
23rd.
on
26th.
24th.
Oh man, okay. But yeah,
Um,
anyways, Blue Lock, we've talked about it a lot on this channel. We've said this concept is really cool, it's creative, it's funny. What do we think? And well, ladies and gentlemen, Japan has announced what did you Japanese need to do? They are making their very own Blue Lock tournament with young rising blue lock or soccer athletes to compete to hopefully show off their skills and eventually possibly join the Japanese soccer team, which is crazy that this is really happening.
they're I think that the MLS is doing something similar. I no, it was the
Really?
I think the Premier League did something similar here in America, since like American soccer
It's kind of yeah.
players they rarely get into the league just
Hmm.
because there's not a good way for them
Sure. Yeah. No.
to
one Hundred
do that
percent.
here.
Hmm.
Just because like I don't know, it's weird. I think I forgot when they did that, but that was funny
Yeah.
too.
So it's happening. This is real.
Let's try out
How much, Ben, I would pay to just be a fly on the wall to watch this. They better stream it. They better stream it. If they do,
Blue Lock
we
TV.
will be giving you, yes, Blue Lock TV. We need them to monetize the heck out of this. We will be there covering this. I will literally just start like a side series on this channel where we were watching along to see who becomes the next Blue Lock star
Crazy.
and then to root for them the whole way. That would be so awesome. I think this is such a cool
What
concept. Sorry, what's up?
I'm trying to find the post. But the author and the drawer, the mangaka for
Mhm.
Blue Lock, they both said something on that post.
Really?
or like they had a statement to like make out since it was like in collaboration with Blue Lock, but it was in Japanese.
Yeah. No, I think it's so cool how they're like actually saying that this is directly related to Blue Lock as well.
Yeah,
By they had a whole illustration accompanying the or the announcement. So this is literally just
yeah,
it's real life Blue Lock. This is it's just it's huge. It's big news, huge news for the employed, and
yeah.
I will be watching if this is something that is viewable to the public, or at least keeping up with it if possible.
I would hope so.
I want to see the logistics of how this is going to work. I'm so curious. It seems so surreal.
I'm trying to find the post that they made on it.
But yeah,
It's been forever ago. What the
it
freak?
has been. I think it was like literally the beginning of last week. But
Oh,
yeah,
geez.
so that's going on as well. And then, FIFA World Cup also starting around coming up soon, which is really upsetting. I think this is the perfect time for a Blue Lock season 3 announcement, but we haven't gotten
It would be
anything in a
nice.
while. So,
There's a lot. For some reason, people are throwing around the date October 9th,
of
and I
2027
don't know why,
or this year
of this year.
for a release?
For yeah, and I'm
Oh.
like, I look it up and there's no official statement. Like, I don't know where people are getting this from.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like we'd have a
Oh,
trailer by now, especially because it's almost the end of May,
yeah,
or
so
halfway through May at least. So,
I don't know. I mean, I think we know it's in development. I think we got, or it's
mhm,
like in production because it switched. Um, it's the same animation studio, but I think it's getting a different director and a different production studio. So whoever's like overseeing the whole thing. So
sure.
that's good news.
This is good news.
It's great news for the unemployed.
Yes. But yeah. So, Blue Luck. It's coming back hopefully soon. But yeah, World Cup. So there's still soccer stuff going on. It was fun. I was with my family this weekend celebrating one of my other cousins getting into the army. And then also just with a lot of us finishing school and things like that. But I was with my baby cousin, and he's obsessed with like baseball and soccer right now. And
Mhm.
he's like 1.5 years old, so he doesn't know what he's doing.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, he loves like we had balloons, and I was trying to teach him how to do keep ups, and I was having so much fun doing keep ups with a balloon. Obviously, it's super easy because it's a balloon, but I was like, man, this is really making me want to play like soccer right now. So
Hard to do in soccer.
it's very hard. I don't know how it's such a talent. And then like when we were watching the Sidemen charity match, watching like Toby doing his
Hmm.
own like the way he was able to do it like mid match in that conditions environment, I was like, this is such a talent. It's crazy.
Stressful.
But was actually really cool, Ben. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the Sidemen, but they are actually having another charity match the end of this month. But it's like it's not like Sidemen versus YouTube All Stars. It's England versus France. For
Oh,
I think they're doing another charity event with a different or like a collaboration with a different organization. Um, so it's like going to be obviously the Sidemen and then a bunch of the British YouTube or British, stars, mostly pretty much the same ones that were in the Sidemen v YouTube All
oh,
Stars
okay.
versus like a bunch of French content creators. So it's gonna be pretty
Mm.
cool. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I do plan on watching that. I can give you more details if you're interested as well. But yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, man, soccer, dude, it's fun.
It's
Have you
exciting.
listened to Shakira's World Cup song, Ben?
No, I saw she released one and everyone's like
Mm-hmm.
freaking out about it. I
Yeah,
don't know if it is it good. Do you
it's
like it?
okay. I liked. I think the one from the 4 years ago was really good, or maybe it was 8 years ago. I don't remember.
No.
She's been doing them for like quite a while. So,
Yeah.
but one of them I really like. This one's okay. I don't like the feature. I don't know the guy who it is, but it was okay. The chorus and the hook was kind of okay, but what do I know? We didn't even talk about it, Ben. But Drake dropped Iceman and two other albums in one day, and they were all kind of eh. So that's really all. That's we don't need to spend any more
I could
time
have
on it.
told you that.
Yeah, it's so upsetting, Ben. I don't know if it's because me. I've been kind of going through my sad boy nonchalant kind of era, certified lover boy, if you will, and I've been listening to a lot of old Drake, and it's been really hitting. And it's like, wow, this is actually
I,
really good.
I remember I saw a video talking about like Drake's albums, and someone in
Hmm.
the comments said it sounds like Drake actually wrote them. and I can't get that out of my head because
That's
everyone's like
funny.
talking about how
Yeah.
disappointed they are
I
almost.
saw I saw a funny clip on Instagram of like somebody replacing the beat from one of Drake's new songs with like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air like
Yeah.
music, and then it was just Drake rapping over it, like, and he just sounds so goofy, like with the
I didn't
stuff he's
drop three
saying.
albums.
I
Why
don't
did
know. I don't know what the point of that is. Just make one good album, bro. It's like, and then this isn't helping his case like with Kendrick Lamar. It's like, dude, Kendrick just like literally that cooked him with that whole beef. Kendrick's fan base is like having a field day with this.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's funny.
so yeah, it's just like the album's lost meaning. I know a lot of people were hating on him too because his one of the album cover was his mother, Drake's mom, and the first song on the album was called "Ho Phase." So people were like, were
Okay,
like, yeah, it's like interesting,
interesting.
yeah. But I don't know. I don't know Drake. Obviously, I think he's still really cool. He's really funny. I love his music, his older music at least. So even you know what I will say, there were some good ones on like For All the Dogs. Certified Lover Boy was okay. You know, there's still some bangers in his newer stuff, but like
I never really liked Drake, to be honest.
really,
Not my kind of music, I don't
that's
think.
fair. That's fair. I just like his R&B like sadder stuff. That's like that's where he peaks.
Passion fruit. I like passion fruit.
Passion Fruit's good. Views, like that whole album, Views, is really good. Or like Nothing Was the Same. Take Care. Some bangers, man. You know,
Some.
More Life. That's also a really good one. More good album. So yeah. Regardless, we digress, and we're getting a little off topic. Ben, it's time to talk about some of the shows that we've been watching.
Oh,
I
indeed.
have a couple episodes left in the summer Hikaru died. I cannot wait to give my full
Okay.
thoughts on that once that ends. It's been a trip. And then, like I said, Ben, I finished the first episode, or I finished Polar Opposites. It was such a good season, such a good
Yeah.
show. I really loved it a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna hopefully make a full like review of it soon. But it was
Good.
great. It was great. I think it got carried by the voice acting though for me because of how funny it was. To be honest,
Yeah.
it was really funny.
Is it
So
more funny than um, like it's a romance, right? But is it more of a comedy or more of a
comedy. It's
romance?
definitely more of a comedy than a
Okay.
romance. But I will say, like, obviously it's still like a romance. Like they go on dates, but like it's like she's a very like childish character, so she's very funny and like quippy, and so that's what makes it funny. And then it focuses because this isn't a spoiler. Like the first episode, they end up getting in a relationship. So since they're in a relationship, their whole dynamic is kind of like them trying to like go on dates and like test the waters on how they like each other and figure out how to be in a relationship. And then the subplots are following the other four main characters, which are so good. The side characters
Mhm.
in this are so good, and that's what makes it so enjoyable too. Is that they have the one funny, charismatic guy who's kind of like oblivious, and then they have the
Yeah.
other depressed guy who's like really funny, and then they have another girl who's really funny, and then like yeah, so there's a lot of characters in there that are really enjoyable, and they all work so well in the friend group. And again, their voice acting is done so well because of just the humor and Gen Z humor.
Should.
So it's a really good show. Highly recommend it. And the intro is so good. I keep telling you that I'm like gonna show it to you, and I always keep forgetting. But it's a really cool intro. I don't know the symbolism behind it, but
Mhm.
there's a lot of cool visuals in it with like rotoscoping, retro like not rotoscoping,
Mm.
just like old camera film techniques, which is really cool, and I appreciate
Mhm.
as a past film minor. So I liked it a lot. That was good.
Fast film
And
night.
then I will say, Ben, I finished episode 6 of Witch Hat Atelier, so I think I'm only one or two
Okay.
episodes behind,
Yeah.
and also really good. Also really good.
Good.
We got introduced to that new character with the goatee. He's
Yeah.
awesome. I've been loving it. I also like it's so weird because I feel like any other darker show, there's something off about this main Gojo looking dude, bro. Like there's something
There is.
he snapped one time, and now ever since then I've been like, this guy's hiding something, and I'm very curious to know what's like going on behind
There's
the
a
scenes.
there's a shot in episode 6. It's like they want to go have a picnic outside, but it's
Hmm.
raining. He's like, guys, we're witches. What are we doing? and he walks outside and like he has a looks like he looks like Gojo. It's
Mhm.
like a Gojo ripoff
Yeah.
almost. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
But
No, he's great. So yeah, they've been good. The characters are all amazing. I love them. So very much an enjoyable show. And then what else am I watching? Did I name 3 shows or 4? I feel like there's another show I'm forgetting. Oh, Rent a Girlfriend. I didn't watch this week's episode of Rent a Girlfriend, but
that's
I'm
fine.
assuming nothing happened there. So yes. So
Nothing
let me
ever happens,
know,
Joseph.
Ben, if you have any recommendations for me to watch a new show coming up soon, because I'm
Okay.
probably about to finish Summer Hikaru Died now that Polar Opposites done. I'm really only gonna have Witch Hat and Rent a Girlfriend, which Rent a
Mhm.
Girlfriend's weekly, and I can catch up with in like a minute because I just skim through the
You
episode.
don't need to
Yeah, I
catch up on
skim.
that.
I didn't. I like. This is. It's crazy that it's gotten to the point where I'm skimming an episode. I skim it. I don't even watch the full thing. So I skim it, and then Witch Hat's the other one that I'm actually locked in on. So I want to at least watch maybe 2 more shows. But this is amazing. I'm so happy that I got to finish Polar Opposites, Summer Hikaru Died, and Witch Hat, which are 3 new shows. So that's so cool. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna start. Maybe I think I might throw in like a new one and then like an older one. Like
Yeah,
I've been wanting to watch Monster or Steins Gate. I've been thinking about,
yeah. Ooh,
and
Steins
then
Gate. That's a good
yeah.
one.
So I don't know, or maybe something I don't know, and then a newer one probably. So we'll see. Maybe another rom com just because those are always fun and easy to binge through. So
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. Where it's actually funny. My aunt Ben, she's kind of like not a millennial, but like right on the cusp of maybe being a millennial, and so she just got into K dramas and has
Oh
been
boy.
watching K dramas and like anime finally, and has been like bonding over it with me because she's
Yeah.
just like trying to get into it and asking for recommendations. So I've been telling her like you need to watch all like the classic anime ones like Silent Voice, Your Name. Um, I told her like I want to eat your pancreas, so some
Hmm.
good sad romance, and she's very excited to get into those. But that's just been very
Gosh,
funny. It's funny again. We always talk about how mainstream anime is getting, but like when people of older generations are getting into it, it's surreal. It's so
it
crazy.
is.
But yeah, Ben, have you ever tried matcha?
I have. I like matcha. It's okay.
I don't. I'm scared to try it. To be honest.
Go try it from like Starbucks.
Okay.
I think that's pretty like that's like a tame version.
Sure.
Pretty
Okay.
doesn't taste too much like dirt and grass.
Okay, because that's literally I was about to say that. I feel like a lot of people who hate it say it's literally you're just drinking grass, and I'm like, does
It's
it?
very earthy.
Ew.
And not in a bad way, like a tea kind of way
Oh,
almost.
I don't really like tea. That's the
It's
issue.
not it's you just have to try it. I don't really know. I'm not the best person to describe it.
Sure, sure. Is it like obviously it's not boba, but is it
It's really
like
smooth.
okay? And do you drink it with anything? Like, there's nothing you can add to it extra? Like, do people add like
Usually
cream?
add milk to it.
Oh, oh, what's matcha then? It's like its
Like
own.
there's so well matcha just by itself is like the powder, and then
Okay,
you whisk it with like hot water,
okay.
and that's like matcha.
So that yeah, that
And
just
there's
sounds like
different
tea. Yeah, right. Is that
yeah, there's like different grades of it. And so like ceremonial grade is it's like really high quality, so you can just put the water in and drink it
sure?
like that if you wanted to, or
Mm,
it'll taste good that way.
yeah.
But most people they do that and they put it in like coconut water or milk or anything really. It's
Mm,
a pretty yeah, you can do a lot with it. It's
sure.
okay. I I don't go out of my way to get it, but I somewhat enjoy it.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Do you have a coffee maker at home or just a Keurig?
I have like a whole manual coffee making system.
Really?
Yeah,
What's that like?
tedious. I don't know why I did this.
Do you have to get like the powder and everything?
I have to grind the beans myself.
You is there a way for you to like grind the beans and then like so that way you don't have to always so if you're like in a rush, you don't have to do all that. You could just take the powder and pour it in.
No,
So every you have to. Oh man.
because one cup of coffee
Hmm.
is like 18 grams of coffee beans.
Okay.
Take the coffee, but you take 18 grams of coffee beans and you grind it up, and then you put it in a filter, and then you pour over the water, and that's it.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I only do that on the weekends
That's fair.
because
Yeah. No, I just have a
I don't like
Keurig.
doing that in
I
the
just have, yeah.
morning.
But oh man, yeah, that does sound like a process. But hey, power to you, man. More power to you. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been watching, and I'm very excited in terms of manga. I just picked up volume 29 of JJK, so I am like this close to finishing JJK in its
I'm gonna put
entirety.
that one and then one more, I think.
Yeah, there's literally just the final volume, volume 30, and I'm done. So
Excited to hear your thoughts on the ending.
I am ecstatic to talk about it. So actually, probably maybe next week, maybe, or actually no, probably not next week. Maybe in a week or two, I'll be able to talk about it with y'all.
Fingers
It's gonna be
crossed.
the first series that I complete, which is crazy.
Really?
JJK gonna be the first one. Yeah, I'm technically caught up with Chainsaw Man, but it still hasn't completely finished yet. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then Fire Force I need like two more volumes of it. So it's probably gonna be
So you'll have
JJK
bought 30,
31, dude. Cause zero.
to, to call them like 300 bucks.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't think about it in terms of
Don't
money,
say it out
Joseph.
loud. You brought it up, Ed. I wasn't. You brought it up. But yeah, so once that's done, it's gonna be a huge relief. I want to just catch up in Blue Lock and Slam Dunk. So I've actually done really good with Slam Dunk. I have 1 through 17 already for Slam Dunk, which
Are they
is
expensive?
it's like $8.
Oh, okay.
It helps whenever you know buy it, buy one or two like every couple of weeks. So
Yeah.
yeah, Duh, it's been a process. Yeah. Duh. Let's anyways, Ben, what are you doing, man? What's up with you?
Oh, my CD came in. Let me go grab my CD.
Oh, okay, bet.
I told
Let's
you,
see
right?
it.
I told you
Yeah.
about the CD.
You didn't have a CD player. You have a CD, but
No.
not a way of listening to it. Let's see. Let's see. I'm excited for this. I'm also trying to get more into vinyl collecting again this summer. Hopefully, I run into Curtis at some point this summer, and he's supposed to give me 3 vinyls, and then I want to at least buy like one on my own, one or two. So I'm trying to like lock in and decide which one because like I really want to get the Metro Boomin one. I've talked about this before.
Metro Boomin make it boom.
Yes, but all right, let's see the CD.
Well, this is it. That's me. Right.
Whoa, that's a really cool art
Cool.
design.
Yeah.
And who's the artist? Do we want to give them a shout out?
Big Wednesday.
Big Wednesday, not to be confused with Big Tuesday. But ching.
The disc is really cool. Oy, oy.
Whoa, that
Yeah.
is sick. Are those
Yeah.
flowers painted?
It's like a yeah, they are. And it's all legit.
Dude, you should. I will say a CD collection would be cool on a shelf. Or like,
Right?
yeah,
Like
because vinyl
I
records you
got
have to
this and
keep them
I was like, man, these are so much easier to
and
like deal
cheaper.
with.
Yeah, cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, this is really cool. Like the labeling thing is from the early 2000s, so
Hmm.
it's
And I will say what's really cool too is that with vinyls, some of them just don't get printed on vinyls. Like there's a couple Kanye albums that I really like. One of my favorite ones is Life of Pablo. It's not printed on
yeah.
vinyl, and so it's
You
like,
can technically
sure,
make your
yeah,
own.
correct, but it's not the same. And then like the like Frank Ocean, his are like not really like the real ones are like almost $1,000. Like they're
What?
stupid expensive. Okay, that might have been a stretch, but like way more than they should be.
I
And
mean, that's it's not crazy.
yeah,
There's this the Destiny 1, they did a they put their soundtrack
Hmm.
and pressed it onto a vinyl, and I was like, I like Destiny. I'm getting into vinyls. Maybe I want to get that.
Yeah.
And I looked it up on eBay, and the cheapest one was $1,500.
$1,500.
Yeah,
That's too much. That's insane. That's crazy. $1,500? What do you? Oh man, isn't that crazy that where it's like it's $1,500, but you could just go on YouTube right now and listen to the whole soundtrack. Oh, it went up. Of course it did.
How much do you want to think? How much do you think this went up by?
2,100.
$3,000.
It's doubled. It's doubled. That's crazy. ¿Por
From my
qué?
personal private collection, purchased by me as a collector item, carefully stooled. Dude, this guy is like, gosh, man,
Dude, that thing better be in mint condition.
near mint.
Oh, near mint. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Like that is crazy.
That's crazy. Oh jeez, man. I'm so sorry. That's like yeah. But it's like yeah, kind of going off of what I was saying. It's crazy that you can just go to YouTube or like Spotify and just listen to the whole thing right now. But to just have that physical disc, that plastic, it's $3,000. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, gosh, that's so stupid.
I wonder why. I like don't understand why vinyls would be so expensive. Is it that hard to
Because
like just like it's sort of just plastic and then like molding it? I feel like that's not that hard to
these
make.
like they don't make a lot of them.
Is that just it's limited? Is that what it is?
Like I think they only made 500 of these,
Okay. Well, that's a bit more fair.
but still, like, God, let's see what people are saying on Discogs. Yeah, the cheapest one on Discogs is $1,000.
Okay. Still crazy. That is over a K. But I just
Paul,
yeah.
wait, what? Paul McCartney. Why is Paul McCartney listed on this?
I feel like I heard he was dropping new music or doing something soon. And I'm like, oh my
Michael
goodness.
Salvatore, C. Paul Johnson, Martin O'Donnell, Paul McCartney.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, Ben, I don't know what kind of world we're living in, but it's a crazy one. So it just amazes me. But yeah. But yeah, sorry, that was a nice little. So have you figured out what you're going to be listening to the CD on?
My Xbox has you can listen to it on there,
Okay. Do you have
but
your
I don't want
Xbox plugged
to.
in?
I do,
How much is
but I
this?
don't
A
want to.
CD player probably can't be too expensive,
They're
right?
not, but
And then you got to get your own Bluetooth speaker to make it
like
sound good.
I don't know if I want to get like an actual CD player,
Oh, this is
you know,
cute. No, Ben, you got to
or just
get
get like a.
this. Look at this. Look what I just found. I found this on Walmart. It's a little CD player that's like designed to look like a vinyl record.
That's funny. That is
Get
funny,
that.
actually.
Oh, that's adorable. It's so tiny. Yeah, it has this built-in speaker. That's cute. Oh, you need that. That's what you need.
I think they have wall-mounted ones you can get.
Whoa.
Whoa,
There's some cool ones, yeah.
look at this one. Wait,
Imagine we're looking at the same one.
there's like a wall. Look at this. Let me stream.
Hang on, let's show it first before you steal it.
Oh, I saw that one.
Let's see, let's see. Whoa. Wait, does it actually play? Or is it just a frame?
Yeah, no, it plays
How does it
speaker.
how does it play? What?
Just yeah,
Oh, I guess that's the
the
back
normal
of it.
CD thing
Okay.
next to a speaker. That's cool. I
That
like
is
that.
really cool. Yeah, okay, there's some ideas then. You can play with it. Get creative. That's cool. Dang, there's potential. I see the potential, man.
Silver. $200.
Oh. Yeah, there it is.
Make my own. Jeez. What is
Okay,
this
but
thing?
look at that, $40. It's a similar one. Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know if I'm a fan of that one. Whoa. Yeah, there's that one.
I like that one. I'm a fan
We
of
got
that.
options. We
There
got
you go.
options.
Yeah, and this is just Walmart. There's definitely more stuff elsewhere, so that's cool. Dang, these are interesting. There's so many designs. All sorts of geometry being used here to utilize these.
I know. This one's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. At least, and they're like very portable, which is nice compared to like a vinyl record player. But
Yeah.
that's sick. Well, man, maybe you get into CD collecting as well. That'd be pretty
Gotta
cool.
pick my poison. I can only pick one.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you don't have to pick just one, but that's fair. It is fair. But yeah, but before we end the episode and things like that, yeah. So what anime are you watching? Or have you? I remember last time you talked about maybe starting one on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I did not start that.
Okay, that's fair.
Instead, I rewatched Gurren Lagann.
Oh, really? Okay, the whole thing.
Yeah, I just had
Oh,
it on at work.
okay, thoughts? Yeah, Gurren Lagann's I know
Week,
one of your favorites. Yeah,
week.
that's dope. Yeah, that is a good show.
A
But
lot of interesting scenes in that show.
we should make a list, well, next episode or something like that soon, of like the top anime we'd want to see get remakes. Like just maybe not even like if maybe just remakes in like terms of like animation, because like I've talked before, like Slam Dunk getting a remake would be cool. Maybe something like Soul Eater. It's getting kind of old. Maybe like
Yeah,
the original Dragon Ball Z, getting like modern day like foldable animation, like stuff like that would be cool.
mhm.
But or even like like Berserk, just getting like a proper adaptation would be cool.
I think there was a rumor that it was getting
I know it's like had 3 attempts or so, so maybe 4 times the charm. But
Berserk new anime adaptation. Uh,
One Piece, look, One Piece is already getting a new adaptation. So this is yeah.
interesting. Berserk team promises new anime production starting 2026.
Whoa. And it's like,
Oh
come
yeah, there is.
on, like especially in the modern day, like imagine Netflix just being like, yeah, you know what, we're gonna buy it, like boom, and like I bet Netflix could put out something crazy, especially
They
with
could.
they don't allow like they
Don't
let
they?
or they like are like allow gore and like the stuff they do with like Devilman Crybaby, like Summer Hikaru died, they could probably go some like obviously it's never gonna look as good as the manga, but I bet they could get it
Yeah.
pretty darn close.
Netflix produces Castlevania.
Yeah, which
Have you
is
seen?
similar concept.
Yeah, that's fine. I would totally be fine with Castlevania animation.
Hmm.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, but so yeah, okay. You finished Gurren Lagann? Are you just other stuff? Are you still watching ReZero?
Kind of. I don't. The hour-long episodes are really throwing me off.
Yeah, that's weird. That's fair.
But it's been good
Hmm.
for what I have watched,
Cool. Epic.
and I would like to catch up.
You should. You should. Well, nice, man. Nice. Good stuff. Well, are there any other shows that you're thinking of starting, like More Than a Married Couple or Polar Opposites or something like that?
Perchance,
Yes.
I'll think about it.
You should, man. There's some good shows. There's some good shows. But do we know what our next like scheduled show is? Is it Bleach? Is that what's going to be the next thing that we have? Like,
I think so. I think that's the biggest one.
dang, that's
There's
kind
a
of.
few
We
others.
still got till like July. I know the movie comes out in June, but it's like July when it comes out. And then I think
Yeah,
there's some other shows coming out in July. So
there are.
yeah, dude,
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. That's yeah. It's actually crazy how it's not even that far away. And then like
Yeah.
before I know it, my summer will be over, and then I'm just gonna
Yeah.
be miserable again. Oh goodness, great! It's exciting, fun. But yeah, but so that's
Fun.
yes. Well, I'm excited. Fun, Sohor. So, but yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, that's all the news I got. That's everything I wanted to discuss. Ben, what do you think?
I got nothing else.
Yeah, well, all right. We can go ahead and end it here. Ladies and gentlemen, As always, thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of the Otaku Brothers podcast. My name is Joseph, and I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being a fan. As always, it's me, joined with Ben Chan. We love you guys. We're excited for a good summer. Stay tuned. Get excited. I might be posting some content this week. So fun. I made a promise about summer being a crazy, crazy month, crazy time for uploads. So I got some cool things in the work. So get excited. But yeah, we're excited. It's gonna be a good summer. Have a good one. Spend some time with your fam. Go get some summer tan. Go work on those summer bods. Have a good one. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Arrivederci.
Peace. Bye bye.
Boom.